to the Bearcats, pride runs deep and strong. In Huntsville, Texas, we sing our song. With love and hospitality, we open up our doors. In this beautiful town, blessings we explore. Sting 'em hornets, beat 'em up cats, Sam Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. From parks and recreation, where children laugh and play, to the historical treasures that take our breath away. In the piney woods, we find peace and rest. Huntsville, Texas, truly blessed. With love and hospitality, we open up our doors. In this beautiful town, blessings we explore. Sting 'em hornets, eat 'em up cats, Sam Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. Yeah. In every sunrise, in every prayer, God's grace surrounds us everywhere. Through the highs and the lows, we stand as one. In Huntsville, Texas, His will be done. Sting 'em hornets, eat 'em up cats, Sam Houston State, where dreams are at. Good morning, Huntsville, we find our way, guided by God's love every single day. Sam to the Bearcats, our spirit shines so bright. In Huntsville, Texas, we live by faith, we walk in light. With love and hospitality, we greet the world anew. In this blessed town, our dreams come true. Woo. In every sunrise, in every prayer, Huntsville, Texas, truly blessed.
And yes, we are. We are so truly blessed to live here in Huntsville, Texas. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome in as we get started on a brand new week and a brand new day here on your morning show. It is Good Morning Huntsville. Courtney Davison will be joining us in just a few moments. She is with Tomorrow's Promise, and we are here. Big thank you to Elliot Herzlich from Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all your jewelry needs. Please go by and see my great friend, again, Elliot Herzlich, taking care of this community. Christmas right around the corner, and a perfect opportunity for you to go get that special somebody in your life a significant piece of jewelry, and Elliot can customize it. He can find it. He can do whatever you need to make that piece very, very special. Maybe even start a new heirloom in your family. Go by and see him, elliotsjewelers.com. We are here on this episode number 638 on a marvelous Monday, and what a marvelous Monday it is. Overcast skies, but you know what? It's Thanksgiving week, and, of course, we could not be here without our friends from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. They've been serving this area for over 28 years. The Montessori method works. Our children go there. They are thriving. They are doing great. And I want to encourage you this morning, if you've got a child, maybe you're a guardian, maybe you're a parent, maybe you're a grandparent that's the guardian of these children, and you've been looking for a place to take them to not just be at a daycare, because it's not a daycare, but a child education center, an institution that teaches children the hands-on way of learning. That is Tomorrow's Promise, highly recommended by yours truly here on this show. But go visit them online first, tomorrowspromise.info. Well, it is 7:36 on this marvelous Monday. As we get started, do us a favor. Do me a favor real quick. Let me know that you're out there. I always love to hear from folks, and let me know how your weekend went. What was going on? What happened this weekend? What's something that you did this weekend that you'd like to share with the rest of us, or maybe something that you're thankful for as this new week is underway. Maybe even talk about your Thanksgiving plans. Whatever you got on your heart this morning, share it on the comments. And we won't embarrass you, but we love to interact with our audience. You guys are who makes this show what it is. And we always have our core group that's joining us. Jamie Saucier Woodworks, first to comment this morning, saying, morning all. Good morning to you, Jamie. Kyle Kreiner, the Brisketeer of Huntsville, who really helped spearhead the Hope Stays Open campaign. We did call another family last week, and I believe we have funds for one more family that we'll be able to bless this week. So thank all of you who donated to make that happen. We had 9 families who reached out to us, and a random drawing selecting one of those families each Friday. And we appreciate Kyle for bringing this really important initiative to our attention. And so, again, the Hope Stays Open campaign, that was helping families who are struggling during this season, especially due to the recent government shutdown. Thankfully, everything's back up, but there's still a lot going on. A lot of families are having a hard time right now, and I want you to be reminded of that today, not to be negative, but just to be reminded that there are a lot of people going through hardship, during this holiday season, and it's so easy to sit back and, of course, be full of joy, but you also have to be reminded that there's some people out there that just, that are having a difficult time. Maybe they lost somebody, and this isn't a special time of the year, but you have an opportunity to help make it special for them. Also, Christine Mitchell joining us. They have a Uganda missionary business. I don't want to say business. They have a missionary program that they do out there, and I guess in a way, it is a business. They're in the work of the Lord's business. But Christine Mitchell, Rodney joining us this morning. Good morning to you guys, and also Jennifer Augustinetti saying it's a marvelous Monday. Have a blessed Thanksgiving week. Adrian Hunter over at Cabins and More of Texas. Good morning to you, Adrian. Quentin Glaze, our number one engager, but he came in at like the 7th comment, Quentin. You're getting beat out these days, commenting in. Adrian, she wanted to start off the thankfulness this week, and she said, I'm thankful for the 94 ladies who have RSVP'd for an evening of hope already. That is incredible. That is a widow's dinner that's going to be taking place. And Adrian, you do such wonderful work for folks, and just love you and appreciate all that you do. Well, hey, we're going to jump right to a break. Courtney's here this morning from Tomorrow's Promise. She had to run over to the children's house this morning, take care of a few things, but she is here, and we are ready to start up the lawnmower this morning. So kick back, relax, get your coffee warmed up. Don't put any Irish in it. We're going to start this week off right, and just sit back and chill. We're going to have fun here in just a few moments. Stay with us. It's your show. This is another edition of Good Morning Huntsville, and we will be back in just a few moments. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We'll be right back after this.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, education you can trust.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Hi, I'm Pam. I'm thankful for my family, Jesus, my friends, my church, my school, all of the lessons the Lord has given me.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm.
Hi, my name's Wesley, and I'm thankful for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my family and everyone I know.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm.
Spirit Radio.
Rev up the old engines.
Nice. I love it.
Like that transition.
Yes.
What are you thankful for? I'm thankful that Courtney is joining us this morning, the director of the Children's House.
Yes. Hi, good morning.
Look at Cooter Roberson. You never knew Cooter, did you?
No, I don't think I have.
You can meet him. I went and had a meeting with Cooter. Some of you out there know Cooter, the voice of somebody. I'm thankful that people are nice, but I get really, I don't know, man. My humble radar is kind of through the roof a lot. And I think it's important. You need to have a good humble radar. And when people come up to me and they, like even at the events, I know Jason's new to the community. Brandon Lee, love the dude. Jason, if you're watching, love you, man.
No, he's fun. I like him.
Great guy. What a great asset to Huntsville. The new prez of the chamber.
Agree.
the chambarito.
I agree.
Speaking of which, I had a burrito. It was pretty
Oh,
good.
my
Went to
Lanta.
Torchy's last.
You're squirreling.
Burritos, my Lanta, Jason Brandolini. It all flows together, brother.
There's a connection somewhere.
There's a connection somewhere. But no, what I was saying is I'm thankful that people are nice, but he doesn't know Cooter because he's new to the community, and he referred to me at the award ceremony as the voice of Walker County, and I got to correct him because I will never take that title. That title forever is endowed to the Cooter Roberson. He's the voice. Did Sam Houston games and Hornet games for 39 years. And knows this community better than anyone. And I'm so thankful that he is a friend. And, I had a chance I put on Facebook. This is what I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for dirt this morning.
Oh, dirt. Thankful for dirt.
I'm thankful for dirt. Potting soil.
Potting soil,
It's
to
real
be specific.
Squishy.
Yes.
But anyways, I needed some because our, good old friends, they dug out my fire hydrant and replaced it. Didn't put it back straight, and that annoys the living fire out of me every morning when I'm like, can't you just put it straight? I'm OCD. So I get to look at that fire hydrant in my driveway every blessed day, and it's just crooked, and that's okay because I turn my head, and then it seems like, but then my house is offset. And long story short, Courtney, is that when they dug it out, they didn't fill the dirt back up properly. So now I got all these low spots all over the house, all over the front yard, and I said, I really don't have the financial stability to purchase soil at the present moment.
It's expensive.
It is.
Dirt.
And
Who would have thought?
and there was sand. Apparently, they dredge the lake or whatever they call it, and there's always sand in it, and I didn't even know about it, so too late. Long story short is I post on Elkins Lake Neighbors, does anybody have any dirt that I could have this morning? And they started uncovering stuff from my past. I said, no, not that kind of dirt.
Well,
No, I'm
be
just
more specific.
No, so they I got a couple messages, and Cooter's wife Rebecca messaged me, said, hey, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this stuff, and so she gave me probably like 15 bags total of dirt, topsoil, and I filled up some of those holes. But yeah, whenever I get out of the truck, the driveway's right here, and then it's supposed to be level.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not. It's about a 7-inch drop right there, and I've rolled my ankle several times. And so yeah, I filled that
Can't
up.
keep doing that. We're getting old.
But anyways, Courtney is here, so that's my story. I'm thankful for dirt. What are you thankful for? Courtney's here this morning.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for a lot. I'm thankful for, well, obviously family.
Wait! You keep chatting. I'm gonna fix the camera real quick because you kind of slid down in the chair. See, you've load up on me. Wait, there. I'll fix it while you chat. Okay.
Well, I can't see anything, so I have no idea. So thankful. I'm thankful for a lot. I'm thankful for obviously family, and then and that kind of goes far. Family at home, family at work. Yes, just family in the community, because I feel like just here community, at work, at home. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. Lot of heavy stuff that's out of everyone's control, and just to have the good support system no matter where you go, I'm very thankful for that.
That's it, man.
Yep.
We got to be thankful. It's Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving week, and we have so much to be thankful for.
Yes.
I'm thankful that I went down to Spring yesterday. I'm not thankful for what I had to spend.
Oh.
But I'm thankful that we went to Spring to the Light Park last night.
Oh, nice.
Yes, very commercially.
I have not been to that one.
Very commercially. Very pricey, $49.
Yes. They're all pricey.
How much does it cost to burn LED lights in a parking lot of Six Flags Hurricane Harbor that's shut down because it's winter? That's where they have it at.
Yes.
But why you got to be charging? And I started counting because my brain. My brain is not thinking about the lights and how much my kids are enjoying it, although it did for a moment. Then it immediately switched to revenue generation.
Stop being such a dad.
And I was sitting there, and then there's okay, let me check. So there's car, every car, $49. So $50, 50. I was like, man.
We're in the wrong business.
They rolling. Literally, they rolling. And then there's that guy. There's always that cool guy that's got that cool truck,
Oh,
the
course.
cool dad with
Yeah.
he's got the perfect beard. It's always shaved. He doesn't have any neckage like me. It's all crisp. Doesn't have the neckage on the back. Bridget gets mad at me about this back here. I don't care, man. The Lord blessed me with it. I'm going to grow it. And so, and here's this dad, and he's all cool, and he's got his jacked up truck, and when you drive through the lights, you get to put it on 87.9 because that's their, you notice how I tried to be radio, 87.9.
And his truck was the loudest?
I'm like, why do you got to turn? Everybody has it on the same thing, brother. This dude had it turned up all the way. Kids were in the back. Those poor kids' eardrums probably exploded. And I'm sitting there wondering, I told Bridget, I said, why does this guy have to have his music blaring when all of us hear we have it in our radio? He's just trying to be cool.
Well, some people are like that. You shouldn't let things like that ruin your time.
No,
though.
it didn't. I enjoyed every moment of it. I really did. But it was very trendy. And by that, I mean they had to take all the classic music and, remix it all.
Yeah.
So, and the lights, they moved to the beat of the music. But it's kind of like warm-ups for sports. I'm not hating. I grew up listening to Tupac and Biggie and all. Okay, I'm not hating. But why does it always got to be that? You know what I'm saying? Why, is there another, I'm not against rap and I'm not against rappers. You know what I'm saying? Remember that song?
Yes.
But I am against the same thing being played over and over.
Oh, yeah, they should definitely mix it up.
Why does it always have to be that,
Maybe they did a survey and that's what everybody wanted. I don't know.
Every shoot around.
Who makes those decisions?
The players, the young players. But every shoot around.
Type music gets you hyped up.
Every single shoot around. And I was at one in West Texas. I'm not talking west direction. I'm talking the town of West Texas. They had a horrible fertilizer plant explosion there. Blew up the high school.
Oh, wow.
It was so close to it. It literally, and praise the Lord, nobody was at that school when that happened. But it literally, they had to demolish and rebuild the high school. So they built a beautiful gym. And I'm in there for a high school playoff basketball game. There's families. There's folks with canes walking in. I'm talking elderly folk who got a lot of wisdom and a lot of years behind their back. And they didn't even play the radio edit version of some of those songs. And I'm about to pick up the phone and call up the UIL and be like, man, y'all better listen to this because we're playing that team, and I wanted them to get, discredited.
Of course.
But anyways, so that's my story.
That's your story.
But it was nice. I do recommend if you get a chance, go to the park, the lights in spring, but be prepared to spend $50.
See, I remember, and this is just totally going to show my age, but I remember when we were kids, our parents didn't pay for light shows. You know what we did? We got in the car and we drove through River Oaks in Houston.
I'm going to fix something. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I get to do this with Kaye. Okay, there we go.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. Perfect.
But that's what we did. Our parents never paid for light shows.
Prestonwood is where you go in
Oh,
Houston.
Okay.
Prestonwood.
Well, regardless.
You have to say it like this, too.
Oh.
Prestonwood.
Okay.
I live in Prestonwood. Preston was my
I don't
uncle.
think I want to live there if that's how I have to talk.
Preston, by the way, was from the movie. Preston was from the movie. What was that really? Mr. Deeds. Preston,
Okay, yes.
Mr. Preston. Yeah. So we did that too. We still drive around and we drove through the neighborhood last night looking at lights. Here's my question. Here's a thought. We're gonna have some great chat this morning. Courtney's here. We're gonna catch up. We want to hear about what's going on at Children's House at Tomorrow's Promise. But we're going to have a very brief conversation about this, Courtney.
Okay.
Is it too early for Christmas lights? Is it too early? We haven't. Wait your turn, big boy. Cause
I'm kind of biased when it comes to the Christmas lights because I like lights. And lights cannot be Christmas. They could just be lights if they're done well.
Yes.
And that's a big project. That takes a lot of time to get your house really cute. So the lights going up early does not bother me. Now, when I'm trying to shop for Halloween and there's nothing but Christmas stuff, that's where I'm like, come on, we're kind of skipping some things here. Mm-hmm. That's what bothers me. But people, to each his own. You want to decorate your house before Thanksgiving? I've done it. I don't do it every year, but I've done it before to where you walk in my house and it's Christmas for Thanksgiving dinner. But it just depends.
I don't know, man. I'm all about the orange and the pumpkins and that. Even though I've never had one, I've always wanted to have that big old tube-looking thing with all the stuff spilling out of it, on the table.
Yes.
What do you call that? What is that thing called? You know what I'm talking about.
A cornucopia.
Cornucopia. Yeah. Such a weird word. Do you have any corn? Let's go somewhere today and just be like, and try to be like, pretend like you live in Preston.
Oh, my Lord.
Or wait, what were we saying earlier? Yeah, Preston.
Prestonwood.
I live in Prestonwood. I'm from a very prestigious neighborhood.
Maybe
in
we
Houston.
should look up
Do you have any
the history of the cornucopia before we
but you have
snob it up.
But you have to snob this up, and you have to walk in. You have to walk into Hobby Lobby too, by the way, and you have to be. Do you have any cornucopias? And you have to throw in that. And
You do it, and I'll follow you with the camera.
they probably do have
Yeah.
that. People would never watch again. They'd be like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen." It definitely would go unviral.
Yes.
And that would be it. But no, I'm a big fan of. Let's get through Thanksgiving. I'm not hating. I mean, I like the lights. Trust me, I do. I like them. But I don't know. I'm kind of I've got an old soul. I'm a
Yes.
I'm a traditionalist
Yes, okay.
with a little bit of modernism
Yes.
to me. You know.
Yes. I just know how much it takes to set your house up and set up the decorations and do all of that. And when you have full-time jobs and children and stuff, hey, the earlier you get it set up, the longer it gets to be out and you get to enjoy your hard work. Then it comes down in March. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What's really cool at our house, when I take the lights down, I don't have jellyfish lighting, by the way. I don't have $8,000 in my pocket to pay for that.
What is jellyfish
don't
lighting?
live
Is
in-
that like fancy lighting?
Yeah, I don't,
okay.
I don't live in Prestonwood.
Oh.
I live in the Elk. So, the old part of the Elk. And so, anyways, I put the big, I like the big bulbs. You got to have the big bulbs.
Yes.
And you got to have LED now. There's no question about it these days. And I put those plastic clips on the roof. And the cool thing about when the lights come down is you just tug it once, and all of a sudden they go, and they all just, the whole house, they just come off. It's cool.
Yes.
The problem is a lot of the clips come off with it.
I was about to say, how many clips have you mowed over?
Well,
Or stepped on?
About half of them come off, and the other half stay up there. And guess what? Those same half that were up there last year
Are still there.
And my wife was like, "Can you please get those down? It just doesn't look good."
Yeah, it's a little trashy, Rob.
I said, "We don't live in Prestonwood, sweetheart, so we can leave them up. It's okay." And I'm in the back part of the hood to where like the St. Augustine grows over the curb.
You do realize that Elkins Lake is not the hood, right?
My part is, and it's the anywhere you live is the hood. It's the hood, the neighborhood, the hood.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
And we got like patchy streets out there. You know, they came through. We couldn't get the official, surfacing redone, so we just got patches out there. Literally, it's very
Nice.
annoying. It's only on our street too.
Oh.
Yeah, so it really is the hood.
Do
out
it just to annoy you.
when I drive down. Yes, we have crooked.
Just to annoy Rob.
We have crooked fire hydrants and we have patchy streets on our streets. Wonderful. I'm grateful though that I have a
You
roof over
should
my
get
head.
some fun paint and paint them.
Yeah, paint the fire
Till they-
hydrant. You get in trouble for that.
Well,
There's a
maybe
color
they'll
code.
fix it. Maybe they'll fix it.
There's a reason that fire hydrants are colored certain
Okay,
colors.
well, don't paint the fire hydrant. Like paint around it or something. I
Could
don't know.
just spray
Yeah.
the grass, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll put up the Christmas stuff right after Thanksgiving. This leads into another very important question as we're skipping over Thanksgiving, like a lot of retail stores do. Christmas tree. When does that go up? When does the tree grow? Do you put the tree up? Do you put a tree up?
Yes.
Okay. When does it go up for you?
Typically, growing up, it would always go up Thanksgiving Day. Like, and then that Friday after
Traditional.
that weekend was spent decorating your house.
And as you decorated the tree, was there any caroling that went on in the Courtney fam?
One, you do not want Courtney to carol anything.
Okay.
I am not a caroler. You don't want me to be a caroler. No, I mean a little bit, yeah. There's always music. I can't say that we were singing, but there was always music, yes.
Music. Okay, there you go. I would like. I've had I've kind of had some beef here with the
Some
family.
beef. Ooh.
Some beef with the family.
Okay.
All right.
Family beef could be fun, but not.
Praise the Lord for my wife's brother-in-law. Would that also be? That wouldn't be nothing to me, right? It was
Your wife's brother-in-law.
My wife's-
It would be your brother-in-law.
So he's still
by
my-
marriage. Yes, by
my-
marriage.
still?
Yes, because you're your wife's husband.
I didn't know that it counted though. I thought it was just some other. Okay.
It should, but you can make the decisions in your family how you want to make the decisions.
Okay, so
Okay.
my brother-in-law,
Yes.
praise the Lord for this guy, because he's a semi-traditionalist as well.
Okay.
He's a doctor down the Woodlands, great guy. I love the dude. He's an awesome guy. And but the problem was that all the family had to get together, every Christmas morning. Mm-hmm. And I've talked to my wife about this, and it's nothing negative, but I was like, I don't want to say it but it kind of did bother me, only because I want to build traditions for like my
Yes.
family. Like my wife and our two children. And I don't mean it negatively. Like I love their family. I love spending time with them. But my brother-in-law finally spoke up and said, we got to quit doing this, man, because, like, I got my kids, and I want to do things with my kids.
So Christmas morning was always, like, first thing Christmas morning was always off limits to everybody. Like, you spent it in your house with your family.
Thank you. With your,
yes.
and in family, we mean immediate, your wife, your children, family.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I came from a blended family, and so the holidays were always kind of different every year. Like sometimes I would be with my dad, or if I was at home, then my stepdad would. Sometimes we'd have my step siblings, sometimes we wouldn't. And so everything after that was always a little different. Christmas Eve, we always, no matter who was with who or whoever was going, we would spend Christmas Eve at my mom's family. And then Christmas Day would either be spent with my stepdad's family, or I would be with my real dad, or it would always change. But Christmas morning, always off limits. You were at the house with your family.
Good.
Christmas morning.
Thank you, Lord. See, this is what I have been preaching for 15 years. It needs to be that way.
Yes.
It has got to be. And it changes when you have children. I want to build
because that's
traditions.
what they're going to remember.
Yes, I love my family. Don't get me wrong, Bridget. I love all of it. I love family, but I don't want my children to like remember waking up with 20 people. Like, you're going to have
those moments where you get to build those memories with the 20 people.
Yes, and I want my children to run into my room and jump on me in the morning.
Wake me up, hey, Santa came.
Yes,
wake up, Dad.
I wanted, and I want to set out the cookies and the milk the night before. I want to hold my son up and put the star on the tree. Like I want that for my family. That is, text messages are flooding in. This one, I'm just kidding. They're not.
Right.
So I think this is going to be the first year that we've got to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it needed to be done, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my brother-in-law for speaking up.
Yes, good for him.
Yeah, and I don't mind, like, okay, later in the day, let's go do something, or even Christmas Eve. Let's go have a Christmas Eve dinner. I'm cool with that. Yeah. But that morning, I like how you said it. It needs to be off limits. Yeah. The family needs to know everything's cool.
It was if the grandmothers or whomever wanted to say whatever, let's just do it this. No, never. It was never an option.
Yeah, I like that. Never. I'm going to make T-shirts this year that say "Never an option."
Never
off
option.
Limits.
Off limits.
It's going to be negative. It's going to
let's not start the new year. End this year with a negative and start the new year with a negative.
Tis the season.
No.
To shut your mouth.
Rob,
just kidding.
Change your mindset.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to catch up with Courtney in just a few moments, even though we've been catching up with her, to hear more about what's going on at Tomorrow's Promise, specifically the Children's House. Okay. It's a beautiful house. My little girl.
I love it.
My little girl grew up
I love it.
For about a year in the Children's House.
I just love old houses.
Yeah. We'll take a break. We're going to catch up with Courtney. Stay with us. Let us know some of your traditions and all that, and we would love to hear from you. We'll be back in a moment as we kick off this week of gratitude. We want to be thankful this week. It's Thanksgiving.
Yes, be thankful.
Give thanks. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by
Tomorrow's Promise.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. it's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Braylon, say this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
Welcome back at it, November the 24th. A beautiful spring day today here in Huntsville. Golly.
It's November, right?
I know. But it literally going to be in the uppers.
Yes.
We've had record highs the past, yesterday it finally cooled off, but last week we had 2 days like 85 and 86. Record highs here in Huntsville.
That's insane.
Right now, 66 degrees. A little bit of lightning strikes on the forecast today.
Yes.
But 78. Tomorrow, 76, sunny, beautiful day. And then Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Look at this, 65 and sunny. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We are actually...
Oh, hold on before the camera comes back on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Had to adjust the headset.
Thank you so much. We are actually doing something we've never done for Thanksgiving before. Because I typically, I come from a big family. And so either myself or my stepmom, somebody's always hosting. And we kind of take turns. Always turns in, like, just my immediate family with my dad and my stepmom and all of their children and their spouses and our children. There's at least 30 of us. And that's just mom, dad, siblings, wives, their grandchildren. It's crazy. But we were actually invited to go to Fort Worth by a really good friend of ours, and we told him a couple months ago that, yeah, you know what, we'll go. And then, so we've made the plan to go to Fort Worth for the day, which I'm really excited about it because I don't have to really do anything. This will be the first Thanksgiving that I don't have to work so hard.
Nice.
But it's funny because everyone in my family just assumed I would be home and I would be cooking, and so they were like, oh, we're just gonna go to Courtney's, and I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna be here this year. I'm not cooking. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to figure it out.
Were you singing when you got the call? Does Fort Worth ever
all the
cross your
time.
mind? George
All the
Strait,
time.
legend.
Of course, yes. One of
Legend.
the best. One of the
Courtney
best.
Courtney is here
Yes.
from Tomorrow's Promise. Want to dig into the Children's House. Y'all got 3 locations.
We do.
You're at the Children's House, so the director of the
Yes.
Children's House.
Yes.
What does that encapsulate?
You do everything. You direct everything from adults to children to the parents to you. You basically just keep the ship afloat.
What age group do y'all have over there?
Over at Children's House, we have 6 weeks to mostly 6. I am licensed from 6 weeks to 13, just like the other locations to have the after-school program. We do not have transportation at Children's House, and so they would have to get dropped off by the yellow school bus. We've had a few here and there for the school age, but because we don't have a true program there, they kind of get bored because they kind of have to hang out in the pre-K rooms when they get off of school.
Yeah.
And so we can do it. We just don't have that program. But primarily, I've got 2 pre-Awesome since
yeah.
we are a part of the Responsive Ed Neighborhood Schools
That's
program.
been a really good
The
program
public,
for y'all.
yes. It's been a little tedious, definitely been some challenges. I kind of learned a lot this year. This is the first year I've actually had to kind of dive in and do the whole program for a school. And so it's a lot, but it is an excellent program to offer pre-K services. So I'm really excited. I hope that we can continue to grow it. I do technically have at Children's House about 10 pre-K spots open that I can to meet my capacity. And so that would be great.
I want to encourage people to really consider Tomorrow's Promise, not just because y'all are here and you sponsor this show on Monday. Y'all were supporting, me long before we even had a show, and and back in the day when I was doing radio ads, y'all weren't my clients, so there was no incentive. Let me put it that way. I'm always very transparent. There was no financial gain for me to promote Tomorrow's Promise, but I promoted it anyways. And the reason that I promoted it is because I saw the great work that y'all did, and it started at the Children's House. This was before you were there. I think
Yes.
Rachel Kreiner was over there at the
Yes,
time.
she was.
And this started at the Children's House with Braylon, little tiny baby Braylon. And I remember I was like, I'm that dad that's taking the child and picking the child up. And here's all these mamas. And then I started seeing other dads. And I was like, all right. Cool.
No, there are actually
There's a lot of dads.
There's a lot of dads.
Yeah.
Which definitely makes my heart happy to see,
There's
both parents equally involved.
Yeah, the daddies got it. Mamas are super involved. The daddies are involved. But the good news is Braylon's the daddy's girl, but
Yes.
Caden's the mama's boy. So it kind of but I mean this, like Braylon was talking so clearly by the time she was 1 year old. And I give a lot of credit to having her starting out at Tomorrow's Promise. Of course, we left and ended up going to Fargo for almost a year, and that was after she turned 2. But right before she turned 2. But she spent that first year, she stayed at home with Mom for a few months, and then we had to find a place, and we found Tomorrow's Promise. And y'all were so reasonably priced.
Yes.
I'm so used to like Georgetown, man, where they're paying like $1,500 to $1,800 a month per
And
child.
that's normal, yes. That's
How can you
absolutely
do that?
normal. I don't know how people do it because it would be cheaper for me to quit my job.
And how do you buy a
It
house?
would.
It's the average price of a home. I have Terry Coleman, our real estate expert. She comes on here and talks. But I'm like, how can you afford a house that's $350,000? That's the average price of a house nowadays. Well, that mortgage is like $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got side. You know what I'm saying? So how do you do that nowadays? And
I don't know. We need to figure out that secret.
But I bring all that up for this reason. because Tomorrow's Promise is not going to add to your financial burden when it comes to your children. They have programs in place for families.
We try not to. We really try not to. We do have a few programs that can benefit families. Those programs do take a little bit on the parent side, giving us information, filling out forms, so it's not just easy peasy. But we will definitely work with you and try to get you the best program.
We talk every week with Kay and Rick and kind of what goes on. But from your perspective, it's cool to have you here today, Courtney, because you have a different perspective, even though it's all in the same bowl, I guess you could say, or the same cornucopia.
Oh, goodness.
Prestonwood. Your take on the Montessori method, you came into this, 5 years ago? Has it been that long now?
Ooh, why do you have to ask me such a hard question?
You started out doing HR,
3.5 years,
Three and a
yes.
half?
Actually, I started out as an office runner. I assisted the teachers, answered the phone, did whatever needed to be done in the daily operations of childcare, which really is a lot. A lot. But no,
Did you know anything about Montessori when you started?
Well, that's why I said, why do you have to ask me the hard questions? Because I knew absolutely nothing.
No, that's good.
Nothing. I did know it was an education method. I didn't think it was religion or anything like that. People think Montessori is a lot.
See, I thought it was like a religion thing when I first heard about it.
No, it's an education method. And so I knew nothing. And then once I learned, and when I started, Callie will be 14 in March. She was around 10 when I started. And so I'm thinking, why didn't I know this when she was Raylan's age, like a baby? Because this is just amazing how the method works. And so I've definitely learned a lot. I love it. I encourage people to embrace the Montessori method. I'm glad that we use it. It definitely makes life easier in the classroom setting. But no, it's great.
Yeah, we've, like I said, Courtney, and Caden's over there too now. He's been there for a while, and I didn't know. My children are they're always pouring stuff now. They're always pouring.
Oh, yes, pouring.
They just pour. That's like their thing. I'm like, quit pouring stuff. But
why do you want them to quit pouring?
Well, I don't, because I'm like this. It's a good thing because it builds coordination. See,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Why do you want them to stop?
Well, I'm this weird kind of dad that I don't like
mess.
I don't like messes everywhere.
Okay, so that's when they pour and they make a mess. That's when you say, "Okay, go clean it up." So you're teaching them something else.
Oh yeah, I know. But so and the pouring is okay. The pouring is cool now. At first, I was like, "Okay, Brandon, yes, you can pour sweet," and she's gotten really good at pouring. By the way. So her coordinate, and now she's learning to ride her bike. So the pouring has turned into riding the bike.
You see the connection?
Yes. The one thing as a parent that I don't like at all, and my wife gets on to me, she's like, "They're children, let them have it." I cannot stand syrup mixed with children.
Syrup?
Yes.
Okay, and in a controlled environment, what's wrong with it?
No, it ain't controlled. You can't control syrup. This stuff.
But if you were in a controlled environment, so if you're at the table or in a kitchen, that is a controlled environment syrup. The living room, no. The bedroom, the playroom, no.
The syrup does not have a mind of its own to know that it's supposed to stay on the plate and not on the hands and the face and the clothes.
Well, then put you...
You know what I'm saying? And then the smell of the syrup. It's like this lingering. It's this lingering. I don't like it. It's weird. It's like ketchup. You ever poured ketchup on your sleeve?
I don't normally pour ketchup. That's such a weird question.
Courtney's sitting here.
I'm picturing you, Rob, pouring ketchup all that. No.
Well, what I mean is, have you accidentally got ketchup on your sleeve?
Well, yes.
Yes,
I do that as an adult.
I think this started. It's like PTSD from junior high. I got ketchup all over my sleeve one time when I was eating potato tots.
So you hate syrup?
No, well, that and ketchup. And I remember I couldn't get it off, and I had on a white sleeve, and I tried to roll it up, and you couldn't see it, but you could smell it, and I just developed this absolute disdain for ketchup and syrup. I don't know what it is. I'll eat it, but I just get so nervous when it gets out the confines of the food.
I think we need to dig into this a little deeper. off camera.
There's some therapeutic
Yes.
sessions coming up here.
We need to help you.
No, but in all joking aside, it is what it is, and it's their
No, I
children.
think I'm with your wife on this one. And in a controlled environment,
Yeah.
it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they need to feel that stickiness and that uncomfortableness so they know how to fix it.
Yes, I agree. I'm
Not develop PTSD over it.
I know. Not to be like their daddy. I pray. I said, Lord, please.
You can teach them this lesson.
Take away those brain cells that may be floating around in their little tiny minds that are just like daddy's because they need their own.
Yeah.
They don't need to inherit this disdain
So
for
don't
things.
hate on syrup in front of them so
Yeah,
you
I
don't
won't. But
let them figure it out themselves.
the Montessori, and here's the thing, when they go to tomorrow, they have breakfast over at the academy.
Yes.
And Braylon's so cute because it's the cafeteria. It's that
Yes.
room. She goes, Dad, are we going to the cafeteria? I said, yes, we are, baby. And so they have waffles and syrup there. And they don't come home smelling like syrup. So Charlotte and all them are doing something good over there that's like keeping it off of them.
I think we had to stop doing syrup.
Oh, yes. That's what
Not because of the stickiness, because of the sugar content.
Oh, yeah.
So we follow very strict rules because we're a part of the federal
See,
food
this
program.
is why I brought that. You may never even had syrup, to be honest.
Yes,
I don't
and
know.
so we have to follow the rules, and we have to not fill your child full of sugar when they are in our
Thank you.
care.
Thank y'all so, much. That'd
yes.
be a nightmare getting them if
Yes.
they were. That leads me to one final thing that's very important. We were at a wedding in Galveston this couple of weeks ago, and syrup. All right.
Syrup. Is
What?
it syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup.
It's not syrup.
It's syrup.
Scissorp.
That's something different. No.
Syrup.
Syrup?
I don't. So I'm Googling hotel. I have some airline miles that can be converted for hotels or whatever. And you tend to run up credit
Yes.
cards because you don't have money. You get some benefits that vendors have to pay for. One of them is these thing called miles. They're not really miles. They're points. I don't know why they call them miles. But you can convert them into things. And so I was like, man, I'll get like $60 off this hotel room. And I didn't want to stay at like the Holiday Inn or the Marriott or anything because some things get a little pricey.
Yes.
So
yes,
I found
they
like the Bayside Inn, right? My wife was not
do.
happy.
You got to be careful in Galveston when you go to those off the wall named places.
It was on the seawall.
Okay,
so
again.
my wife was not happy, but we got through it. I said, sweetheart, it had great reviews. It was
Yeah.
like 4.7. Like the Marriott had like 4.2.
Were they giving their own reviews?
Yeah, probably, yeah. There's these guys in the back going like
Exactly.
this. We pull up. There's and I'm not judging the they're going through hard times. But the first thing, what do we say? We pull up. There's a van with busted out, like the windows busted out. It's got like the tape over it. Oh, no. And there's a mattress that's strapped to the top of this thing. And my wife's like, I told you. We walk in, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I had to explain to her that everything in Galveston, because of the water, makes everything look rusty and
Yes,
crusty.
that is
so I said,
true.
that's normal, sweet. That's
Yes.
normal. Like,
Yes.
don't judge the place because it's got, like, brown rust running down the side of the building. That's normal, okay, in Galveston. That's fairly
Yes.
normal. We get in. It was actually pleasantly okay. It wasn't
Okay.
too bad. It wasn't too bad. I bring this up for a reason. Why is it, because we're talking about breakfast, to see this all ties in. Why is it when you stay at the the Prestonwood type places like the Marriott or the Best Western Plus,
I don't know if okay. You said plus. I was like Best Western. Come on, Rob.
Red Roof Inn,
No.
premium?
No.
Why is it that those places give you the best free breakfast, but when you stay at the high-end places, they charge you $20 a plate?
Because you have the money to spend the
No.
$20 per plate.
And the breakfast at those places are terrible, and you go to the cheap place,
and they have like
the best breakfast ever.
yes.
I bring all this up for a reason. It all circles back. I was talking about syrup.
Yes.
They have the waffle maker. You
Oh,
know,
those are my favorite.
Dude, you turn
yes,
them.
those are my favorite.
So they have the barrel of syrup. You know, the
Syrup.
tub of syrup. And I did not want to get that syrup because I got in there.
It's like
man,
your worst nightmare.
everywhere.
This is great.
It stunk like syrup. It was all over the place. And then on the top, they had dumped the sugar-free syrup on top.
Okay, yes.
And I don't know if you ever had sugar-free syrup.
No, I try not to really do sugar-free anything because if I have to remove the sugar, I'm not going to eat it.
It looks foggy.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked like it was old.
Okay, no.
And I took it back. I was like, Bridget won't know. Because Bridget, I got a full disclaimer. There was a couple of sugar ones left, but
Have you not learned your lesson when you pulled up to the hotel? Why do you keep doing things?
Look, Bridget, I'm going to disclose something to you, sweetheart. There was some sugar.
You need flowers every day, Bridget.
There were some sugar syrups there, but the problem was they were all covered in syrup, and I didn't want to touch them. So I got the sugar-free.
This really was your worst nightmare.
I got the sugar-free at the top. She opens it up, and she's like, what is this?
I'd same.
It wasn't that great.
No.
Yeah.
Why would you even? Oh, she's not going to notice when you noticed, and you're not a syrup eater.
Yeah, and I'm very gentlemanlike, but in this particular case, I could not fathom reaching down into that tub and getting syrup all over my hand to get the sugary ones that were at the bottom. I did not want to touch those things. It stunk. It was I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I will say this, sugar-free, not very sticky.
So you would not appreciate like a syrup-scented candle for your
Absolutely
room?
not. No.
You should not have told me this, Rob.
No, and Bridget's mother, who I love very dearly, she calls me Robbie Baby. She goes, how you doing, Robbie Baby? I love Miss
That's so
Brennan.
sweet.
She is my second mother. She burns some syrupy type, maple stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm not a maple
And
fan.
I love her house because it's real homey for the holidays. Like she is I love going to her house.
Is it like Hallmark? It's like walking into a Hallmark
Oh my
movie?
goodness,
Yeah.
yes, I love it, and it feels good. Like, like some people, you walk into their house and you're like, oh, I better go take off my shoes and go to the what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it on your pedicure? Is
A
that
pedicure? Yes.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're asking me.
Like
when you get your toes done?
Yes,
yes,
there's some
pedicure.
people's houses you walk and you're looking as a guy, you're looking at your toes like.
Do you not wear socks?
No, I do. That'd be kind of awkward. Well, you're checking the bottom of your sock. You're making sure you're wearing the Hanes with the red line on the top.
That don't have the holes.
Yeah, that don't have the holes. But her home, she has a very comfortable house, and it's a nice home, but it's a comfortable home, and it's not one that you have to walk in and be like, oh, I better do this and this.
It's a warm, lived-in family home.
Yes,
okay.
and it's the most comfortable home I've ever been in. I
love
her.
that.
I love her house, and but Miss Brennan, she got the maple candles going, man. And when you leave that place, you smell like maple. You know what I'm like? Your clothes, everything smells like maple, and maybe that's where this whole plethora of just emotions
maybe
comes from.
Because they say that smells trigger emotions.
Well,
it's a thing.
Maybe this has triggered
Yes.
something
There's
over
a whole,
10 years.
There's a whole theory behind it.
Yeah. Anyways, well, that's Courtney.
Yes.
Children's house. We dived into syrup. Go online.
Rob hates syrup.
Yeah. Tomorrow's promise.info, where they won't serve syrup, so you don't have to worry about it if you're like me.
Yes.
We'll take a break. We have our top 10. We also have Kay's Wednesday Wisdom, or Monday Mindset.
Yes.
Sorry, Kay.
Monday Mindset.
Kay's Monday Mindset. We'll do that when we come back, and then we'll have our top 10. We got a couple of topics. Which one are we going to talk about? Well, you got to stay tuned in to find out. Let us know what you're thankful for. We'll be back in a moment as we continue on. It is Gratitude Week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. We'll be back after this. It's brought to you by
Tomorrow's Promise.
We'll be right back.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
right, it's week number 7 of Kaye's Monday Mindset. Obviously, I'm not Kaye. But you know what?
You can do her mindset.
You and I, let's do it together.
Okay.
Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we could do it together.
All right. Well, you read the title. Here it is, week number 7. What are we talking about
Build
today?
better habits. Build a better life. Okay.
Better habits, better.
Yes.
If there's one truth that we see over and over in classrooms, teams, familias,
Yes.
and even in our own lives, it's this: your habits shape your future long before you ever see the results.
Yes.
What did Robin Sharma tell us?
Robin Sharma taught us that your daily habits predict your destiny, not your intentions, not your dreams, your habits. The little things you do on autopilot every single day.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know, Kate talked about this before. The beautiful part to this, you don't need perfect habits. You just need habits that move you a little closer to the person you want to be. And I think about this every day. What is one thing? We try to do this here in ministry with, you know, I've learned something cool working here at First. We have ministry teams, and we treat those ministry teams like that's our personal ministry.
Yes.
That's our role at the church.
You take ownership.
So we build our team. And I love what Pastor teaches us here is to empower people and release them. And he always said, find people that can do things 80% as much as you, because it's never going to be 100%, but you find them at 80%, and once they hit 80%, you release them. And he goes,
Yes.
you'll know when they hit 80%.
Yes.
You know, and I've got several people like that now. Perfect example, on Sunday, we had to change up our order of service. There's a guy that helps me now. I didn't worry anything about him because I knew that he was going to be cool with everything. We've empowered him. We've released him.
Yes.
It works. But we focus on one thing a week, one little thing a week. And if we do one thing a week, instead of trying to do 20 things a week, we do one thing a week in our media ministry that we can improve on. And then after 52 weeks, we've got 52 new things.
Yes.
Like there's a little camera sitting over there that I'm going to put in today. That's my thing this week.
Oh, okay.
It's a new camera that we're going to put because we were baptizing kids the other day and you couldn't see them because they're so tiny. And so our deacons were like, oh, we need to be able to see the kids when we baptize. So we're putting a system upstairs that will go down to the baptismal so we can see the kids. That's the one thing.
I love it.
One little habit, though, can move you closer to the person you want to be.
Yes.
Why habits matter more than motivation. Motivation fades. It really does.
It does.
You know, you get excited about something, right? And then all of a sudden, here's your foot on the gas pedal. You hit that little bump in the road, and you're like,
yes.
You been there?
Yes.
You've been there? And then it's hard to get that foot going again. But habits stay. We all start strong when we feel inspired, but feelings come and go. Good habits keep you going, even on the days when you're tired or overwhelmed.
Yes. Habits simplify your life, which I totally agree with that. When something becomes routine, drinking water, making your bed, being on time, choosing kindness, you don't waste energy deciding. You just do it. It creates some more room for the big things that actually matter. Small habits become big results. It's not about changing everything overnight. It's about doing one small thing consistently.
You know, something on me, and you know, I'm not taking like a religious angle on this, but I do want to take a faith-based angle just in my life because there's habits that I've developed, and one of them, a lady that inspired me down in Houston, and a friend of mine, Joshua Harris, inspired me to do this. How many times do you see people, and I'm not knocking, if you do this, I'm not hating on you at all, so please don't take it this way, but how many times on social media do you see a comment that says, praying for you?
Yes.
But how many times that person actually praying for you?
Yes.
You know, they're just saying, and it's not that they're being mean by it, but we get busy in our life.
Yes.
And I've learned through Joshua Harris, man, if you tell someone you're going to pray for them, you stop right then and you pray for them. And I've developed that habit, and I don't want it to be a habit that I forget what it's about because it's a huge thing. But even an example this morning, somebody, you know, is going through a really tough situation, and they had reached out to me, and they came yesterday, and I didn't want to just say in passing, like, hey, I'm praying for you, because they asked us to. We stopped right there, right after the service. It's became I don't want to say habit, but in a way it has been. But it's a good habit. It's a good thing to get in the routine. And then they messaged me this morning, and instead of just saying, like, hey, the prayer hands, you know, I wrote a prayer to them. And I think it's important that we develop habits that not only make an impact for us, But when we develop those habits, they make an impact for everybody around us. No matter if it's a faith-based habit or if it's a habit as something as simple as, you know what, Daddy's going to brush his teeth and the children are going to brush theirs too. And that's became a routine, a habit for us each night. I brush my teeth. Braylon sees me brushing her teeth. She's reminded she needs to brush her teeth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a big action person. I've always been. You can tell me all the beautiful words. You can tell me you're praying for me. You can say, but if I don't see action, I don't trust. I don't believe, because to me it's kind of like you're kind of taking the easy way out.
The media has a way, and I won't get into this real deep, but the media has a way of making some people look like they're not good people. And I'm not saying this on a political scale. I'm saying it kind of on a faith-based scale. And there's a pretty well-known pastor that gets a lot of heat down in Houston, but I got to know the family a little bit, and they really are very good, sincere people. And there was a lady I was talking to the other day, Courtney, and her mom was passing away, and she didn't know a whole lot of people in the area down in Houston where she was at. Something had came up, and I guess they had moved. So I don't know what the situation was. She just didn't have. Let me put it this way: she wasn't connected to a local church, right?
Yes.
So she gets on the phone. She calls the only church that she can think of because she saw them on TV every Sunday morning.
Yeah.
She calls that church, and she says, "Can y'all come pray for me? I'm in the hospital." And she just felt like she needed to do that. And normally in a ministry, they have what's called like lay pastors. It's people that volunteer that will come, or some of them are on staff, like a chaplain. They'll come and they'll pray with this person. Well, this person had called and said, "Come pray for me." And her daughter was there, and her jaw dropped when she saw who. She just called the number. And this church has thousands, tens of thousands of people that go to it. And out of all the people that came, it was the pastor's wife.
Wow.
And she walked down the hall and came, and she passed away. She was 93.
That's amazing.
She passed away a few months ago, but she was a lady that she always said she prayed over the city of Houston. She literally drove around the loop and prayed for Houston and prayed. And she'd go out to eat, and she would always pray with the servers and those who were there, even if they were non-believers or not. And I think it planted some seeds that were incredible. And I started thinking, what a healthy habit. What a way. And you just talked about
it's the action.
Putting the action into
you
place,
have to do
right?
the action. Because that's what's really going to show people. That's what's going to, wow, you aren't just saying things. You're actually going to do it. And that changes things.
And like here was a family that didn't even go to that church. And the lady who was like is it the matriarch? Is that, or the patriarch?
Matriarch, yes.
The matriarch, basically, of this church, if you will. She's the one who showed up. Didn't even know this lady. She's the one who showed up. I was like, I got goosebumps. I was like, wow, can we be more like that?
Yes.
You know? But we're talking about habits and big results. And your habits, here's a challenge for the week. I'm going to read a couple of these. Maybe I'll do two, and then you do this last one here. There's a focus, there's a challenge, and why it helps. And we'll start with the focus. Start with one new habit. Here we go. One thing a week, right?
One thing a week.
Choose one small habit to build on this week. Drink a full glass of water in the morning. Read for 5 minutes. Or greet others with kindness. And why this helps? Keeps change simple and sustainable. Simple and sustainable. Break one old habit. Stop picking your nose. Pick one habit that drains your energy. I thought that's what it said. Pick one habit that drains your energy. Maybe negative self-talk, hitting snooze. Ooh, I do that one. Snooze 5 times. Or complaining.
Yes.
And interrupt it. It creates space for better behaviors. Before you read that last one, there's one that I'll be transparent, man. I'm always transparent. There's one that, believe it or not, that I am very bad about, and I try not to be, and it's complaining. I really don't. People know me. Well, you complain. You ask my wife, and I don't want to be a different person at home than I am in public. But man, I've got a spirit of complaining, and I need to squelch that.
Yeah.
And
it's a hard one.
It is.
I've kind of battled that also, because it's not that I'm trying to complain or even be negative sometimes, but it's just like you're speaking truth, you're speaking your feelings. And if it is coming, and that's where I kind of like, well, if I'm complaining and if I'm being negative, then maybe I do need to kind of change some habits and mindset. But that's a hard one.
There's a word that means a person having low intelligence or intellectual disability. I've used that word when I'm driving.
Do you know what that word? Can I say it?
It's not a bad word.
No, the one that you just said. It's moron. And I say it like that because if you ever watched Reba, the show, she used that word all the time.
Was his name Ron? It's like moron. Well, I've said it before and I shouldn't. And I was like, come on. You know what? My pastor don't even realize it. He set the perfect example for me.
Yeah.
I'm riding with him. You can tell a lot about people by how they drive. And I'm usually pretty courteous driver. I'm actually a driver. But there are those brief moments where I'm just like, oh, come on. I'm riding with my pastor one day. This inspired me. There's a guy just sitting in front of us, or I don't know who, it was a person sitting in front of us, right? The road's clear. We were going to turn on to 30 coming out of, I think we were coming off of, I don't know, one road off of 30, all right? There's plenty of time to turn. He's not turning. In my head, I'm thinking of that word. Come on, Ron.
Ron.
Come on. My pastor said this. He goes, come on, man. He's like, you waiting for Moses to part the Red Sea? I was like, I like that one. So I started using that one. That's better to use than the one that talks about Ron.
It does. It is a nicer way to complain, I guess. But you're still doing it.
You're
still doing it. You can change your word, which is good. You changed your words up a little bit.
But it's still complaining.
But you're still complaining.
Yeah. And my children, any children, they're like a sponge. They soak in this stuff. It broke my heart because last night, Bridget's in the truck laughing, and I said she's trying not to. And Braylon I was taking my time in the house. All right, getting things. I wasn't intentionally.
This is going to be a great story. I can already tell.
Braylon used that word about her daddy. She must have heard me, and I didn't realize I'd said it in front. And I try not to be.
They're sponges.
But Bridget's. I said, "What?" She goes. Braylon was sitting here. She's like, "Hurry up, moron." So we said, Braylon, you can't say that. And Daddy and I said, and Daddy shouldn't say that either.
Yes.
I always say Daddy should. And I made a mistake, Braylon, and I'm not going to say it, but just.
Did you do? I'm glad that you took ownership. I'm going to laugh when you accidentally. I hope she does.
She told my wife was laughing. I said, what? She goes, Braylon's like, Daddy, hurry up, moron. It's like, don't say that. Anyways, we'll continue on. We're talking about habits. That was not a good habit, but
no.
You have to do some stuff too with them.
And I struggle with this. Kay's probably going to laugh when she hears this because she tells us to do this all the time, and I am the world's worst. Write down your wins daily, even if they're tiny.
Yeah.
And it's true. It works.
I don't write.
I'm a writer. I wasn't that child that had to write in her diary. I have never been that person. I don't want to write it down.
I had a diary. Don't make fun. I had a diary.
Did you?
I don't know why.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a writer, it's okay.
No,
I am not.
Like in faith, in church, like they always tell us, like have a journal.
A journal or diary.
I journal some things.
I have lots of journals because they're cool, and I have lots of cool pins to write in my cool journals. But I don't journal. It's silly.
Yeah, just don't have a diary.
No.
Yeah, but track your progress. That helps build confidence and keeps the momentum going. It is celebrate the small wins in life. You really do have to do that. We get so wrapped up. I'm blessed to preach my first sermon this weekend. I'm going to be out at Ebenezer. I think it's a Missionary Baptist Church first, and then I'll be here at First following.
Nice.
And I've been thinking about for a month and a half, like 2 months, what am I going to do it on? And I think it's going to be about faith. And I thought about this one thing that this little small church that I have to go to first, that I don't have to, I'm privileged to get to go to it. There's only like 20 people that go there.
Okay.
But those 20 people are just as important as a church.
Those are some of my favorite churches, though.
And those 20, and that congregation of 20 is just as important in the Lord's eyes than the congregation that has 20,000.
Yep.
And that's a small victory. It's a small win every step of the way when you look at, it doesn't have to, let me word it this way. I'm kind of stumbling on my word salading right now. You don't have to do things big every time.
No, not at all.
I don't like the phrase, go big or go home. No, sometimes it's the minuscule things that you need to do that make the biggest difference.
Absolutely, I agree.
I heard from a pastor once that said you can have a church with 10,000 people but only 10 pounds of faith.
Yeah.
Or you can have a church with 10 people and 10,000 pounds of faith. He goes, I'll take that church with 10 people and 10,000 pounds of faith any day over that other one. And now his church was pretty big.
All you need is the faith the size of a mustard seed.
Yeah, but you're right. And that's why I think don't use that phrase, go big or go home. I'm not a fan of that phrase because sometimes you know what? You got to go small.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're not going to make a difference. So your habits don't have to be huge. They just have to be yours, and they have to move you forward. So a final thought is you don't need to rise to the level of your goals. You rise to the level of your habits.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I like it.
This week, build habits that support the life you want, not the life you're trying to grow out of.
Yes. And so that's something that we're kind of working together on with the leadership at Tomorrow's Promise is changing our mindsets and the way we think about things, can turn over things. And so that's a good one. I like that.
I found something years ago. We use this, and it was something called ESP.
Oh, my God. I love it.
No, but everyone's search plan. It wasn't like ESP, like weird.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I have friends that are like that. Like, we will be on the same wavelength.
Yeah, this is a different type of ESP. It was a book that I'd randomly found, and of course, I can't even find. This was it. It was Steve Anderson. I don't even know who he was, but it was 40 common sense and easy to implement ideas to get everyone in your company focused on creating more happy, paying. You call the people, blah blah blah.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, and it's not that common, but I found it and I made copies of it. And we used to do this in my IT business. We had ESP training.
Okay.
And once a week we would go through, and I don't remember a whole lot out of it, but the one thing that I remember was it talked about implementing ideas to get people focused on the same thing, to share in a vision. And it was really good. So
no, I like it.
Well, hey, we're going to keep it right here because this is my favorite time. Coming at you live from Studio 1229J. Right across from the Walls Unit, Bat Capital, USA. Have you ever been here when the wind shifts? Boy, it smells good. 2 million of those little Mexican free-tailed bats are ready, but they don't relate to this.
Oh, my gosh.
It's time for normally Rick and Kaye's Top 10. But today it's Rob's
and Courtney's
Top 10 today. And all of us, Courtney, have unique talent.
We do.
Talent. Yeah, say it like this. Talent.
I can't.
Talent. Try it real quick. Talent.
I can't. I'm not able to do that.
Sounds like radio static. Talent.
We're celebrating our unique talents today. That is one of Rob's talents, but I don't know if it's unique.
It's finally a holiday for all the things we're good at and absolutely do not belong on a resume.
Yes.
Maybe your time to shine, Courtney.
Oh, I've got lots of talents that don't belong on a resume. Like, I'm really good at making bows. Yes, I'm really good at making bows.
Well, I shouldn't laugh. Do you sell them?
I mean, not normally, but I guess maybe I can. Should I?
Courtney's bows.
Okay, we don't need to be all Courtney's creations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
But you have to say it like this, Courtney creations.
No, we do not have to say it like that. And that means I can make more than just bows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Well, now you're starting to feel bigger, go home. I sit back down, focus on the bows, okay? Simple. Number 10. Here's your ways to celebrate and let us know your unique talents out there. Show off your special talent, even if the only thing you're really good at is losing your keys while holding them.
Ooh, I guess this could be my time to shine because there's other than my bow making. I make people laugh, but not because I'm trying to. Like, I have been told by several people that they just laugh because crazy things come out of my mouth. And I'm like, I was literally asking a question, like a serious question. And they're like, you're just so funny. And I'm like, I guess maybe that's one of my hidden talents.
There's your hidden
Doesn't
talent.
go on my resume because I'm not a comedian.
Number 9, if you sing in the shower like you're auditioning for Broadway, today is your day. Are you a shower singer?
I'm not really a singer because I can't sing. I like to sing when the music is really high. But yes, shower singing. I mean, I guess everyone's done it.
I like to sing like old hymns in the shower, like Amazing Grace, because it reverbs off the glass.
Oh, the acoustics in the bathroom are amazing.
Number 8, celebrate that one friend who can parallel park in one try.
Okay, one friend. I can parallel park.
You parallel parker.
Yes.
Number 7, this is ways to celebrate, was it National Talent? Share Your Talent Day? Is that what it is? Yeah,
Yes.
celebrate your unique talent day.
It's tripping over flat ground.
Tripping over flat ground. If you do that, you better own that. You're basically part-time gravity tester.
Okay, I feel like I've gotten better with age because I was a very clumsy child, but I do not feel like I am a clumsy adult. I feel like I've got more stealthier in my age.
I've got 241 pounds hefty on top of these ankles.
So
241, and so my ankles tend to roll on their own sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they pop.
Yes.
They kind of.
Well,
I'm surprised I haven't broken
So
them.
yes, you do trip over flat ground. Okay,
Yes, I
get
do.
it.
Number 6, got a talent for remembering every random fact except the important stuff.
Oh,
Use it proudly.
I have a head full of useless knowledge, and it will just randomly just come out. I'm like, why do you know this? I'm like, I don't know.
I didn't know that penguins have knees. Is that truthful?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Well, now I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah. Celebrate number 5. Number 5, celebrating your unique talent. Number 5, celebrate your ability to find the best snacks at any event.
You've got homework. I feel like you need to talk to Miss Charlotte Baker about my snacking. I didn't realize I had a snacking habit until Charlotte.
I didn't realize I had a snacking habit.
I'm always snacking, always.
Well, I didn't realize I had a snacking habit until they always leave a little treat thing there when you pick up your children. You know, a little treat like on the table.
Yes.
Well, Miss Charlotte, you're probably not listening, but if you ever do hear this, do not put the teachers' treats that parents bring them on that table, because I thought that they were for us, even though there was a sign apparently that said,
for the teachers.
But it didn't make sense. I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
And my children walked by and they saw it, so I was like, "Yeah, you want some cookies?" So we took the teachers' treats.
Way to go, Rob.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah.
That's funny.
Number four. Oh, by the way, another thing on the snacks. I'm not proud of this, but there's typically like a popsicle plastic wrapper and a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
There's also like an empty Reese's peanut butter cup wrapper, and sometimes Sour Patch individual wrappers on my nightstand.
Oh, at all times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to do what's called a sheet shake before you lay down, because there's
But you gotta wipe the crumbs off your bed before you lay down.
transparency.
Oh, Rob.
That's when you got a snack problem.
Okay.
Number 4. If you can make any situation awkward instantly, congratulations. You're gifted.
I probably can.
You're so gifted.
I don't think I do it naturally, but I can.
You're so gifted. I'm trying to make it awkward. Courtney.
It's just
Courtney.
I'm very hard for you to make it awkward for me. That's just going to make me laugh, Rob. You're just showing your character, not mine. You do realize that, right? Bridget, I'm sending you flowers every single day.
You just stand and stare. This will make it awkward. You're talking to someone having a normal.
Yeah.
Did that get awkward?
I'm going to throw something in your mouth.
Ed Bassmaster does that. It's so funny.
Where's the syrup when you need it?
Yeah, Ed Bassmaster is hilarious. He does these awkward face things, and he'll go to like home. The guy's a wonderful comedian. I think he's one of the funniest guys I've ever seen on the internet. And up until I'm disappointed. Why do comedians have to start getting a little bit vulgar? Like, he was so funny before that, and then all of a sudden he decided he had to start throwing in some words. And I'm like, just keep it the way it was, bro. It was perfect. But he had these skits where he would dress up and he would like Forrest Gump it, and he'd put his hands on his hips, and he would always say, "Well, oh, would you look at that?
Oh.
Just look at it." And so he goes and goes to like pretend he was buying this car, and he kept pointing at stuff while the guy, "Oh, look at that little scratch. Would you just look at it?" And he does it over and over. The guy's very awkward.
That's funny. Yeah.
One of my favorite skits though is he's like at Home Depot, and he'll be talking just like you and I talking right now, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere.
He just freezes. Yeah.
And then he starts talking normal again. And people stare at him like, what's wrong with
He
this
just
dude?
needed to reboot. He froze.
Yeah. Number 2. Oh, wait. Number 3. This would be me. If you're the person who always fixes tech problems by turning it off and on again, today you're the hero.
Yes. Well, that's always the first thing you're supposed to do is you have to restart it. unplug it, turn it off, restart it. Let's see what happens.
How many times do we need to do that in life?
Yes, all the time. Multiple times a day.
Number 2, celebrating your unique talent. Let your weirdness shine. Your odd talent might be exactly what makes others smile.
Or confused.
Smile today. See, you never know. Maybe that's your unique personality.
Yes.
So, anyways. And then the number 1 way. So you got to start changing it.
Okay.
The number 1 way
I'm not good at voices.
to celebrate your unique talent today. Because you need to do it boldly, because nobody else can do your thing the way that you do it.
At all. Unless your talent's eating ice cream too fast. Everybody gets a brain freeze if they do that.
Not me.
Oh.
I get a...
Well, apparently you're this snack king. You're like immune to brain freezes.
Forgot to mention ice cream drippings. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God.
That's a little too far.
No.
When I eat ice cream too fast or French fries too fast, I get incredible chest pain.
Oh.
And it's because I have
It's not a heart attack, is it?
No, I have a
Okay.
magnetic bracelet, and I think
Okay.
it freezes the magnets with ice cream.
Okay.
And then the French fries just clog it up, and it doesn't work. And I get really. Bridget looks at me like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like,
So the face, when you do that, it's your magnet thing.
Yeah,
Okay. That's normal.
"Yeah."
Okay.
I'm gonna start just making random faces. We used to joke
Please
around.
don't.
Yeah, anyways.
Please don't.
There's a guy named Hubie Brown, Coach Brown. We used to call it the Hubie face because poor guy
Yeah.
was like 90 years old and he's broadcasting. He's like, anyways, no one gets that except my buddy Brandon and I. So there you go. All right, well, that's it. That is your top 10 ways to celebrate unique talent. Let's take one final break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up. Courtney's got to get to work, and
I do.
I've got to make some phone calls today. Hey, I've got something I want you to buy from me when we come back. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah, so stay with us. It's something that I think you're going to like if you're a Huntsville Hornet fan.
Okay.
Need you to buy
Yes.
this.
I'm a Hornet fan.
Need you to buy this. We'll take
Okay.
a break. We'll be right back. We'll wrap it up when we come back. It is Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by
Tomorrow's Promise.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Braylon, say this is Spirit Radio.
This is Reddit Radio.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
Hi, how are you? This is true Huntsville right here.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, how are you? Boy, people are like, who is this guy that moved here 5 years ago? He's like poking fun. I ain't poking fun. I'm having fun. There's a difference between poking it and having it. You better get out there and have it. Check it out. Check out my new hat. You like it?
I do like it.
We have these on sale now. These are your Huntsville hats. Is that green okay though? You think it's an okay Huntsville? It's
I
not.
think so.
It's not like super green.
It's not the Hornet green.
It's close though,
Yes,
right?
it is close.
Would you say it's doable?
Yeah.
I have these hats on. By the way, I did get checked for head lice, so everything's cool, so don't worry.
Who checked you?
Well,
I did not.
I'm wearing a hat this morning. We are selling these Please don't get upset at the price.
Okay.
But it's a special fundraiser that we do. $25, not bad.
So is Hello Huntsville doing the fundraiser? Who's doing the fundraiser?
Spirit Radio is doing this.
Okay.
So look, Courtney, here, go ahead. Do you mind trying that? Just like, there you go. All right, there you. Oh, see, look. Oh, see it.
I have a small head.
That thing flows with you. You should have wore this the whole time.
I should have. Why? See,
Look at that. Look
Rob,
how cool that
why
is.
did you have? I could have been looking cute this whole time.
See that? I make these hats, by the way. I make them. Yes.
You actually.
I engrave them. I have the press. I do the whole nine. Yes.
That's a hidden talent. Why didn't you tell us about
talent.
it?
Yeah, I was kind of shy about that one.
Okay.
So, but I do have these hats for sale. $25. I don't.
That's a good hat price,
Yeah,
actually.
I
Good hat
felt
price.
like it is good custom hat. I don't make a whole lot on these, but here's what happens: the proceeds go to benefit Spirit Radio, which will officially flip on January the 1st, even though we already run it through the app. The 94.3 signal goes on January the 1st. But these hats, $20, and I'm going to donate. It's not much, but it'll add up. I'm going to donate $2.50 off every sell to the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club, the Booster Club.
Nice.
So,
I love it.
So you're getting, and they don't even know we're doing that.
That's great.
But I feel like there's so many organizations that use the Huntsville, and it's not trademarked. Anybody can print the H. But I feel like, you know what, we need to, if you're doing that, you need to give back a little bit.
Yes.
Because you're making money off of it. And so I want to be a good steward of the school and of that mark that they have. And so, again, it's not much because we don't have a huge profit margin to begin with. But $2.50 off every hat will go to the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club. I'd love to see everybody in town have one of these.
Nice.
And so $25 is all it is. If you'd like to purchase a Huntsville Hornet hat, let me know, and we'll be hawking these for the next couple of months here on the show.
I love it. No, it's a nice hat.
So, and it's not a Richardson hat. You know how everybody, can I see that real quick?
Yes.
You know,
My husband likes Richardson
everyone
hats,
does.
so.
But I think, but you would never know. You would think that this is a Richardson hat, right?
Yeah. I will let him be the judge of that because he's.
I guarantee I could embroider or right here I could put Richardson. I guarantee I could do it and nobody'd know the difference.
Probably not.
This is still a great company. They've been around since the 1980s. That makes them. It's still the snapback. Actually, since 1974.
Oh, yeah, that's classics.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a good one.
1974. This company's been around. It's still got that traditional trucker feel to it. When Courtney wore it, it was definitely trucker. You know, it looked cool. She went, how are you? Y'all want to come over here? Good buddy, Channel 19 on my CB.
Definitely looked better on me.
Yeah, way better. But again, if you would like these, please let me know. Again, $25, and we'll put up an official order form probably through Hello Huntsville. But it will go to Spirit Media for the new radio station. So
I like it. It's a nice hat.
thank you. There you go. Courtney's our spokesperson. She gets absolutely a thank you for wearing it.
Yes. I have to buy my own hats.
So we have a plenty of these as well. Courtney, can you do me one quick favor?
Yes.
Sorry to have you. Can you get up and grab maybe one of those also? We have another really cool one here. Courtney is making, she's like the Vanna White for the program this morning. So we have other ones here. We have other ones. We have Spirit Radio. Oh, yeah, let's zoom in on these. Hold on. I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. There you go. This is Vanna White here. Thank you, Vanna. That's Spirit Radio. Which one do you like out of these? Because, you know, our logo's that blue, but I don't.
And then there's this blue color. So
yes. Yeah, see that? Oh, wait, come over a little bit. You got to come. Oh, look, there you go. There it is. Check it out. There they are, all of them right there.
They're nice colors.
Yeah.
Really good colors.
Which one do you like the best? Probably that.
Personally, first, second.
You like that?
This would be summer. I would wear this in the summer.
It's more of a unique, right?
Yes, this would be kind of like
Okay.
normal.
Now.
The reason why I'm hesitant on this looks too much like Dallas Cowboys.
Beat the Eagles last night.
That's fine. I'm not. My husband's a Cowboy fan. I am not.
Do you like, now one last question. Do you like this kind of patch? The more, was that like a trapezoidy type deal?
Yes. I like this patch with that H. This rectangle one for the Spirit looks fine.
Okay.
But I think because of the shape of this shape of the patch looks good.
And maybe
good job, Rob.
Well, and maybe you want a custom hat yourself. I can do those as well. I just have to charge a one-time processing fee.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll still sell, and I'll give you a discount on the hats if you want them. But
perfect.
There you go. I'm in the hat business.
A hat business.
The hat business.
I love it.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Tomorrow's Promise. How can folks get in touch with y'all?
Our website, tomorrowspromise.info, 936-435-0303. I almost said Mike Jones' number, but it's okay.
I was just thinking that. I was like 281-830-8004. Mike Jones.
Yeah.
All right.
Great times. But no, yeah. Or we have 3 locations all around Huntsville. You can just swing by, walk into any one of our locations, and we'll be more than happy to help.
Knock on the door, because they are secure, by the way.
Yes.
So
ring
when you
doorbell. Give us a minute.
When you said walk in, you can't.
Yeah,
literally,
sorry, you can't walk in.
Yeah, they're very secure.
I apologize. So yes, you do have to come to the door, ring the doorbell. You will not know the code, and then we will help you out.
Awesome. Go by and see them. It's Courtney hanging out with us today. Rick and Kaye. Happy Thanksgiving. They're with family in Oklahoma and the Panhandle for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And so I'm glad that they get to do that. And Courtney, y'all have a blessed Thanksgiving, all right?
You as well. It's been a great time, as always.
Yeah, thank you. There she is, Courtney. And as I end every show, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise that somebody out there today needs you. Until next time, we'll be back 7:30 tomorrow. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you, Courtney.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.